How's it going, guys? It is Ryan and welcome to some more F1 2017. We are live right now on YouTube and Twitch. If you're watching this back and want to see these live, then make sure you subscribe right now and you turn the notification on, as we are tackling the first last question mark challenge of F1 2017. And to kick it all off, because we are in Spa with the race being tomorrow while I'm on holiday, we are going to tackle Spa-Francorchamps in a 50% race, driving as Sebastian Vettel in the Ferrari. So this should be quite intriguing, this one. And apparently we are going to do a one-stop strategy here today. We could potentially go softs and then the super soft tyres, but I may be tempted to do the two-stop and be a bit aggressive at the start. So you never know. We'll stick with this strategy, and we'll see how the tyres last and see how we get on. But I'm just going to check the mandatory tyre. It's the super soft tyre, which is good. And we'll quickly go through the setup, guys, which is what I'm going to be using for this episode, guys. So if you want to use it for your career modes or your league racing or your multiplayer racing, then let me so pause the video and let me know in the comments, guys, if you want me to do a little setup tutorial on some of the tracks that I've done already. The target, guys, on this episode is 100 likes, guys, on the stream. And if we hit over that, guys, I will try and get a video up for you guys of Last the First tomorrow, potentially, if I can, before I go away on holiday. So let me know what you want me to do in the next race, guys, at Monza, which will be the next one as well. As Liquid Games has subscribed. Thank you so much, mate, for your subscription. But here we go then for our first last to first challenge, or last question mark. I don't know what to call this series, but it'll be very tricky, this one, but we'll see how we get on. So we're starting on the super soft tyre. I feel the softs will be a little bit tricky for me. So we'll head off then.
Okay, how was the pull away? You'll have a bit more grip than that on the start, but we need to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well.
So we'll see how we get on then, driving as Sebastian Vettel, and this is the very first time driving the Ferrari here today, so I'm intrigued to see how this goes. Apparently this is one of the fastest cars in the game compared to the Mercedes, so I want to see if this is the case, really, as we've got Pascal Wehrlein ahead of us, who is not really going away right there. So we'll see how we get on then. Obviously the set of guides won't be the greatest, I'm not going to lie, because I'm not that fast, but I am trying to improve myself, obviously preparing for AOR this season, so they won't be the best tutorial or good setup videos, but I will try my best. Classic Gamer X11, thank you much for subscribing, mate. Welcome to the channel. I do appreciate that, guys. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone for the support over the last 2 days. From Thursday and the game release yesterday, we gained quite a few subscribers, which is fantastic, and we get ever closer to 20,000 subscribers, guys, which would be awesome to hit that at some point, which was my target for the end of the year. So we're already almost there, guys, and we're just coming to the second half of the year, which is absolutely incredible. So we'll see how we get on there. Also, I've had to make some changes with some series, guys, that I'm going to announce right now. That the Let's Make Driver World Championship series will have to be through career mode, because apparently modding's very difficult this year to do, as some of the guys that I know that mod the F1 games are proving to find it difficult to do. So unfortunately, I think we'll have to do the Charles Leclerc series in the Ferrari and in the actual Ferrari car for career mode. So it's a shame, but it is what it is, but we have to just get on with it, unfortunately. So we will do that. So the plan for that one is it's just going to be qualifying and a race, really, with that one. Just the same concept as we've done for the career, the actual Let's Make Driver that we've done previously there. The reason why I do Formation Lab is just so people can come in and get ready for the race so they don't miss the start. And it just gives me a little time to talk about the rules and the concept of this series, guys. So if you just joined, basically we start at the back of the field either in a Mercedes, a Red Bull or a Ferrari, and we've got to try and win the race. That's the challenge. The main priority is to try and win this one, but it's a question mark challenge, so we can finish anywhere. So I don't know what the strategy is going to be like around here, if a one-stop is going to be better than a two-stop, so we'll see how we get on right now. No, Adrian, there will be a one-off last to first challenge next week when I'm away on holiday, because I'm going away tomorrow for a week. So during next week there will be another last to first challenge, but it will be recorded and it will be live commentated as well. So it's going to be sort of live, but not live. But here we go then. Our first last to first then on F1 2017. We are away at Spa, and it's a decent start off the line, I'm not going to say, as we're going to try and swamp the McLaren. Oh, and he got squeezed there by Van Dorn, as we're going to try and make moves as we go along, but it's a good start so far.
We're looking good from the start.
Take it easy, Ryan, take it easy, take it cool. We're up to 18th place, so it's a good start. We've got Fernando Alonso. We know he's going to be slow in a straight line, so we're going to pass him easily. Go through Eau Rouge, A nice run on Kvyat, who's been held up by Van Dorn, so this should be easy pickings. Around the outside we go. As we're going to try and get Carlos Sainz as well, down the inside of him. So we move up to 14th, so we've already made 6 positions off the start, which is good after 1 sector. We'll take that nicely. So the ones to keep an eye on are the ultra soft runners. I want to see how long they can go for, but the field will be bunched up to start with, and then once the field spreads out, that's when the challenge is going to really happen right now. So we're up already into 14th place, so it's a good start, as we've got to get past all these soft runners. Obviously the softs will be a bit of a disadvantage for a lot of these guys at the minute, so no rain expected as well, so it's a dry race. Still got to learn the wet tyres, how to drive in the wet. Try and make a late move here on Hulkenberg. Very close, a little bit of oversteer as well. We managed to hold it there. And we're going to try and hook it around the outside of Hulkenberg. Putting it across there. It's going to be very close, still side by side with Hulkenberg. Going through the corner, we've got to give him some space, and he backs out. And we get up to 13th place. So the unlucky for number 13 for us already. As we've got Jody and Palmer next. As you can see, the top 5 are already pulling away from the pack. So that's a bit annoying, as Palmer's sparks flying off the back there. That's one thing I love about this game, is those little fine bits of detail are really good to see. As we have to nearly go into the back of Palmer there if we didn't lock up there. So Bottas leads then in Spa, as we're going to come up the last corner a little bit early on the power there, as we're already up to 13th. So 7 positions gained at the end of the first lap. Absolutely fantastic start for us. We're going to go down the inside of Palmer if we can, just a little bit of a cheeky lock up, and we've got the job done. And we move up to 12th place. As we're going to try and get past Magnussen now. Obviously, now we're to the super soft runners now. Well, basically the top 13 are on super softs or ultra softs. Oh, I'm starting to lose my voice already. We're going to get a good run here. I'll tell you what, Palmer's got a good run on me as well, but Ferrari's just too OP in a straight line here. Should be easy pickings here for Magnussen. And it's going to be close, but we get it done on Magnussen, and we're up to 11th place already. But look at Bottas's lead already. That's the challenge we've got to really have right now, is fight with Valtteri Bottas and those Mercedes. So that's going to be interesting how that works. As Max Verstappen down in 8th place. That's a bit of a shock to see him down the pecking order on his home race, realistically. So we're going to try and get into the points here. The top 4 are already away from this pack here, as we go through Puon. Very easy, as we get a little bit of stuttering, which is not what I wanted. Of course, it's not what I want, considering I've got a 1060 and a Ryzen there, so I don't know why that is. I think it's a graphical glitch, so if you see any of that, guys, during the stream, I do apologise. Hopefully Cody's will fix this, as a lot of people are having issues with it and not starting their career modes. I saw Tom's video at Baku, where he absolutely struggled, really, with performance of his PC, so let's see how we get on there. So yeah, we're a little bit of traffic up ahead of us here of Perez, Verstappen, so we can try and get them here, but the AI already, the leaders are already coming in there as we get down the inside, and also we're going to go down the inside of Verstappen. A little bit of contact there with Max, as he's going to try and defend on the inside. We're going to try and get early on the throttle, and we do so, and we're up into P8 already, so it's a great start this for us. And I think the ultra soft runners are going to start to struggle a little bit now for tyre wear, so we're going to run a little bit too deep though into one, but the DRS has now been enabled already. But look at the gap the leaders have got already. Oh, this is going to be a tough challenge, this one. This is going to be tough to do. We are committing to a 1-stop as well today, so see how we go. It's going to get a good run here on Ocon. Obviously we know the Force India is good in a straight line, but it's going to be very close, this one. It's going to be nip and tight going into this next corner, and he backs out with there, and we've already up into P7. So we've got now Daniel Ricciardo is the next man we've got to try and get past in the Red Bull, and then we've got our career mode teammate Lance Stroll in P5. So tell you what, Stroll's doing a stellar job today in the Williams, as we're going to try and get in there. Just can't get the move done just yet, but we've got to get past Stroll, and then we've got some clean air, which is going to help us try and catch up. As we're just running a little bit wide though, we'll start saving a little bit of fuel as well. Putting a little bit wide there. A little bit of oversteer as well through Puon, which is something I would never see. This is on 105, by the way. The ultimate AI is on 105. We're going back to where I started in career mode, because obviously we're in a Ferrari, so it's a little bit quicker. So we're on 105, guys, I think, from what I last remembered. So 105 right now. Jess says it's hacks, that Stroll's in P5. But it should be an easy pick here. Well, I've got to be careful here of Ricciardo because he's going to try and overtake Stroll. We're going to go side by side through Blanchimont. We're still holding it side by side. We're going to try and make a move down the inside of Ricciardo. He will have the inside line for the final corner, so we've got to give him the space right there as he's still there with us. You can just see his shadow, and we've got the job done on Ricciardo, and we're already up to P6, and we're on to lap 4. We're going to try and chase down Lance Stroll now in P5. Will be a bit trickier because that Williams, as I've experienced in career mode, can be quick in a straight line. And so we're going to try and take it easy here. We're going to wait till after Eau Rouge to make the pass here on Stroll if we can. Just getting a little bit of dirty air from Stroll up Eau Rouge, so we had to lift off a little bit there. I'm going to see if we can pass him now. Oh, he's squeezing us a little bit there. Oh, Stroll, what are you doing, mate? Let's get into that slipstream again. We're going to try and pull out. Try and go for a late move on Stroll. To the inside we go. Got to give him that space. And we're going to hold it round the outside. Just about there. We've got the traction. And we're now up. Oh, no. My God, that was close. Holy mother of God. That was a scary moment there for us. Little bottle, but we're going to try and attempt the outside now of Ricciardo. Trying to recover position. We're still side by side with Danny Rick. A little bit of wheel banging there, but we're going to give him some space. And he's still going to be with us, but we get the job done. We're back up to P6. Oh, that was close, guys. That was very close to bottling it. And again through poo on there. Oh, God, guys. That was a scary moment there. That was scary. As these guys are now struggling, I can start to see the signs now that Stroll is struggling after 4 laps on those ultra soft tyres. It is baking hot here as well in Spa. So we've got to get past Stroll now and try and do an overcut on the cars ahead. So we're going to run Rich Mix, try and get past Stroll, and we just about get ahead of him there. And we're now in the top 5 of our teammate, the next man we've got to hunt down. So now we're coming to the big boys now, both Mercedes and Raikkonen, I think. I don't know who's in that pack actually, so it's Raikkonen, Bottas and Hamilton, but I don't know who's in the other spot, so I don't know who's ahead. I don't know who it is, but we're about to find out anyway. We've got 6 seconds to catch up on. Run a bit early on the curve there. Darius King, thank you much for subscribing, mate. Welcome to the channel. Do appreciate that, mate. Welcome for joining. If you guys are new around here, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and turn notifications because we are streaming again later this afternoon and around about 3 hours from now for the latest round of career mode at Russia. Will be the next race in the career mode. Championship will be the last stream as well for a week because I'm going away on holiday, but don't worry. For content, because I've got around about 13 videos planned for you guys, so it's roughly 2 a day that I've got content for you guys, so there's plenty that you're going to be seeing. I just need to determine the time of when to stream it as well. So as Bottas leads the Grand Prix, then tyre wear's looking not too bad, so that's the promising. So we take that so nicely through poo on there. These guys are going to be starting to struggle now for grip, so this is the great chance now to try and close the gap down. Plus we've got clean air as well, so we don't have to worry about dirty air or anything like that. So while they're on worn tyres, we've just got to take this opportunity now, just get a little bit of a rhythm and just go for it now. We're purple in the middle sector, so that's a good start to our chase. We're now 3 seconds behind Felipe Massa in the Williams there, so Massa's doing pretty well for P4, I've got to say. I'm going to try and chase him down right now. Yep, Forza Ferrari, that's great to see. As Kimi Raikkonen's in the pits, Massa's in the pits. Who else? Mercedes is in the pits as well. I don't know who's leading this race.
Kimi is in the pits.
As we do get the fastest lap of the Grand Prix right now. So
you'll be on the super softs.
don't know what tyres are going on. Bottas going to some super softs. Interesting. Hamilton staying out then for another lap. But remember, guys, let me know in the comments who do you want me to drive as next time, as the next episode will be next week. It will be pre-recorded because I'm away. It's at Monza, so let me know who you want me to drive as in the next episode, guys. So you can choose between Kimi Raikkonen, the 2 Red Bulls, or the 2 Mercedes. So let me know in the comments, guys, out of those 6 drivers, or the 5 drivers, who do you want me to drive as in the next one? See how we got on there. Yep, if anyone's playing this for the very first time, my advice would be take it easy. Use the difficulty slider to get a little feel for what you feel is comfortable to start off with. That's what I've had to do. I put it on 110 whilst off air when I got the game on Thursday. And oh, I'll tell you what, it was hard, I tell you. It was very tricky to manage the tyres. So Bottas there behind us. He's 3 seconds away. He's the net race leader. But at the minute, we're just going to try and go as long as possible on these tyres. We're going to do a bit of an overcut if we can. As Lewis Hamilton's entering the pit, so he's done for the day. So as long as I can keep these tyres to the point when the AI pits for the softs, we're in a good shout here. But Bottas is the one we've got to keep an eye on in this Grand Prix. Because I know they have to pit again. I'm pretty sure they can not go all the way to the end of the race. So they pitted on lap 6, and these tyres can go to around about 8, 9, 10 laps. So at the minute we're leading, we've not yet stopped. The rest of the guys have pitted, so just want to clear that up in the chat. So the gap is 3.2 to Bottas. The aim now is to try and stay as long as possible on these tyres before switching to the softs. So we're going to go into lean mix, save some tyre wear. Running a little bit too wide there. Oh, nearly taking poo on flat there. So close, but yet so far, can't do it. This is also good practice for anyone that wants to learn about tyre wear and tyre strategies and all that. Yep, I think in the episode next time, guys, I will do a poll. I've kind of got a feeling who I'm going to drive as for Monza, but in that video I'm going to put a poll in. So you guys can vote, and whichever one gets the most votes, I think that's fine. So if that's okay with you guys, I'll do that.
The pit window has opened.
So we can come into the pits if you want, but Bottas is closing in now. He's 2 seconds away, but remember, we're not pitting. So know for a fact that Bottas and co will have to pit very close here to... they'll have to do another pit stop, basically. Tyre wear quickly, 39%, so got to see a little bit of signs of wear, but it's nothing too serious at the minute. Cam, thank you much for subscribing. So Bottas is closing in. A huge lead, Valtteri Bottas. We have got the safety car on as well, by the way, so if there's a safety car, then that could help us, actually. It will neutralise the race, and we can switch strategies on. Of course, we're using one of the two mandatory tyres that we could use. Obviously, the super soft tyre and the soft tyre are the mandatory ones around here, so we can use one of them. Well, we've got to use at least one of them. So we're a little bit wide out of poo on. Got on the power there, very close to bottling it there. Locking up a tiny bit now. Jeff wants to be the box, but we're not pitting yet. Bottas 1.2 seconds behind now. Obviously, we're on worn tyres at the minute, so if there's a bit of lag, it's because of the actual graphics for Codemasters. There's a glitch going on, a graphics glitch bug, which causes some stuttering for no apparent reason. It is apparently going to be looked into by Cody's, I believe, in a patch, so that might be the reason why you're experiencing that, Jake. I'm experiencing it very badly. Gonna run up for Rich Mix now, trying to fend from Bottas down the straights. Still going to carry on. Look at the tyre wear, 44%. So we go purple in the first sector. It's very encouraging. We're 1.3, so we're matching now. So Bottas is just outside the DRS window. Bottas is very close. You can just see him there. With a subscriber rolling in. Thank you so much, whoever that is. Sorry I can't see it, but I'm focusing trying to get around Poo on. So it's a bit of a bad time there. Purple again in the middle sector. We've gained a 10th on Bottas in the middle sector, so that's good. We're actually gaining on time, so that's good. We're gaining on. Oh, hello! Someone stopped. Kimi Räikkönen's out the race. Our teammate's out. Oh, please be a safety car now. That'll be absolutely bang on if the safety car comes out now. Come on, come on, game. Give me a safety car. No, it's not coming out. That's annoying. That's annoying. Tell you what though, setting some very good consistent pace here. But Räikkönen's out the race. So at least matching Bottas's pace, and we're on worn super softs. So I'll gladly take this. Right now, we'll take this. Tyre status.
Okay, I'm sure you can feel it already, but we're starting to notice some tyre wear now. They should be good for a while longer though.
So we're doing I've got to say, I'm doing pretty well to manage Bottas's pace here. We're a little bit wide though, at the corner of no name. That's going to cost us a little bit of time, maybe a couple of hundredths. Go through punch, ring a little bit wide there going on to that curb. As you saw in China, which is actually back online by the way, so if you've not seen the career mode at China, it is now back available to everyone. The copyright was resolved, so the career mode is back on live right now. So if you want to see something that happened to me in the race, then go and check it out. As we go purple again in the middle sector, and Bottas now only 2 seconds behind now, so we've actually gained like half a second in that middle sector. And how we did it, but we pulled off a good sector time there, as our overcut strategy is actually working here. I've got to say, we're doing very well to manage these tyres very well. As we actually get the fastest lap of the Grand Prix with a 50.1. Oh, touched the grass there. Just felt a little bit of a twitch on the Ferrari. Hamilton's about 8.5 seconds behind. We're doing very long on these tyres, aren't we? We're doing very well, I've got to say. Remember, these are fresh super soft, so that may be the reason why we can go this long on these set of tyres. Taking it easy over the curbs here. 2-way on the power, and you always lose the back end and spin. Because in practice, in qualifying, at this corner, at the next corner coming up, I took too much curb and I spun it into the wall. And it was on sim damage, so I actually retired. So I clipped onto the Astro here on the right hand side and just spun it into the wall, and I crashed. So I've got to be very careful of that as we go through this race. It's running a little bit wide now. I'm starting to feel a little bit of degradation now on the tyres. So I'm going to box very shortly actually. We know Bottas has to stop again, we know that. Gap's 2.5 seconds now, so we're doing, I've got to say we're doing a stellar job here. Got to say, if you guys are new around here and you want to see more of this last to first challenges, then make sure to subscribe guys and hit that like button as well if you want to see more of this series guys. I'm going to be doing it once a week as well, live as well on YouTube. So you guys say what car you want. And as well, we're going to be doing classic cars as well. We're going to be doing some last to first challenges with the classics as well. So we're starting to lose a little bit of grip in the rears now. We just lost a few hundredths to Bottas in that last sector. Going to standard mix. All these last to first guys will be 50% as well, by the way. So if you're new to the series, they're all 50% racers, just to make it a lot harder. I will be considering pitting either this lap or next lap. I just want to see what the tyre wear is at the end of this lap, going into the last sector. Can't do 2 super soft stints, so it will have to be the soft tyres, I think. Don't think we can go all the way on the ultra softs. A little bit of a locker there. Alex, thank you very much for subscribing, mate. Welcome to the channel. Massive tank slapper through the corner there. I'm starting to feel a little bit of degradation now. I can start to feel it. Oh, okay, that's a definite sign. That's a definite sign there. Just took a little bit too early into the corner and just lost the back end. Starting to feel it now. A tiny bit on the rear tyres. Can go one more lap, I could potentially do super soft, ultra softs. This is the tough decision. Do I pit for softs now, or do I stay out for another lap and go for a gamble on ultras? That's the question. That's the big question on my mind right now. People are saying box this lap. You know what? We're going to box this lap. We'll box now. Box this lap. We'll take the request from you guys in the chat. Freddie, thank you much for subscribing, mate. Welcome to the channel. Come on, guys, get me a good stop here.
Exit
2.5. It's okay, I guess. But we'll box now, get some clean air. As you can see, look at that. We've got completely clean track ahead of us. No one's at the final corner. We're in for... Oh, I bet the wall there.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
I got away with that, not going to lie. Got away with that.
Okay, some information on Bottas. They seem to have an issue.
Oh god, Bottas has got an issue. Bottas got an issue. Oh yes, the scenes. Look at Sainz in P4 as well. Wow, okay, this is going to get interesting. Bottas has got issues. Hamilton's going to be the only one really that we can have a mounted challenge on right now. I think someone's pitted behind though. Raikkonen's out, isn't he? So Bottas has got issues. Hamilton's going to catch him. I'm thinking that Hamilton's going to go into another set of super softs, and he's going to be the one to keep an eye on. I think he's going to be the one that could stop us winning this challenge here today. But Bottas getting issues is fantastic news for us. He wasn't the best of pit stops there, Caribbean, not going to lie. Wasn't the best one. But I'm annoyed, though, the fact that I clipped the wall and I didn't get any damage. I think that's a little bit bad. No damage to the front wing whatsoever. Can't feel any damage or any performance loss, so we're fine. Can't feel any form of damage at all on the car. You can see it's all green, so we got away with it, really. Scot-free. As Bottas is coming to the pits then, so he's reacting to me. I wonder what he's going to be going on. Surely he's going to be going on softs. Surely. Unless he's got a puncher. What's he going on? What tyre is he going on? Bottas is on another set of super softs. That's interesting. So Bottas is going to come out. Obviously we're going to be on a slower tyre than him, so he's going to be hunting us down like a madman for the last 9 laps. So we've got to give it now 110% if this one stop's going to work. Apparently I've got damage, okay. I don't feel it. I have got damage, okay. I mean, it said green, so I was like, oh, okay. But I just don't feel the performance loss. It still feels the same as before. But if you guys think there's visual damage, then okay. Oh, did he? Oh, I wasn't paying attention then. turned too early. Back end slid out there. Oh, it's a darker green. Okay, I've got you. I'm trying to read comments, guys, so thank you so much for the comments telling me about the visual damage. I just thought if it's green, it's good, but if you're saying it's darker, then that obviously means there's been a bit of damage. So thank you guys in the chats for letting me know. I should really know about that because I'm obviously play this game religiously on the channel. As we go purple again, Hamilton's only 7 seconds away, but how much is Bottas behind is the question. He's 7.7 seconds. So we may play the fuel game here, save a bit of fuel, and then when Bottas catches us, we run in rich mix to stop him trying to pass us on the straights. Hamilton's staying out again, so maybe he's going to go into ultra softs, maybe Hamilton, at the end of the race. We'll wait and see what he does as we get the fastest lap now.
This lap of the race. Keep this up.
As now we set our time into the 1:45. You are running race fuel, remember, so take that into consideration. No idea how to pronounce that name, but thank you for subscribing. I'm guessing you're Chinese or Japanese or somewhere around there. I don't understand what that means in English, but thank you so much for subscribing anyway. I do appreciate it. Yep, Hamilton does have to pit, so really it's going to be between me and Bottas here for the Grand Prix win. Bottas on a 2-stop, we're on a 1-stop. It's really good. A little bit too early there on power. Just shift it there a little bit earlier. It's going to help us. If Bottas retires, it's ours for the taking now. So I've got to be careful that we don't bottle it now. We can't bottle this race now. We're so in a good position right now to try and win this with Sebastian Vettel, which could happen tomorrow. You never know. Could Sebastian Vettel win the Grand Prix? I don't know what the qualifying is because I've not watched it, so I have requested the chat to not tell me who's on pole for the Grand Prix, because I don't want to know, because I'm going to be watching it tomorrow. So Bottas is gaining a little bit, about 3 tenths there. Jerome, thank you very much for subscribing, mate. Welcome to the channel. Hope you have a good stay and you enjoy the content. And Hamilton's staying out again, so is he going to go onto the cheeky ultra softs maybe at the end of the race? That would throw this into the mix, I tell you. If Hamilton pits for ultras, that will be very bold of Hamilton, but I think he can do it anyways. Bottas now gets the fastest lap, nearly almost matching my time. So the gap's now down to 7 seconds, so he has, if he pulls a second lap on us, he has a chance of winning that. But of course his tyres will degrade faster than ours as we're on the soft tyre. But could his super soft be the best tyre compound to be on? That's the question. That's the big ultimate $1 million question, really. We are on Ultimate AI, if anyone's just joining. I see a lot of people posting it in the chat, what difficulty we're running. If the mods post, if there are any mods, I don't know if there are, but if there are any mods, can you post the command for the AI, please? If not, I would just say it in the chat. But it is on Ultimate AI, guys, so... Oh, taking too much curb there, too early through Podium. Oh, Palmer's on pole, oh sweet! He's actually done something right for a change. What scene's at the banana factory right now? I know it's a joke. I'm taking the mick actually. It's not going to be Jody and Palmer, is it? Do you really expect Jody and Palmer to be on pole in a Grand Prix race? Come on, let's be serious now. We're closing on Hamilton. Gap's down to 5.3. And Bottas has nearly pulled a second on us a lap. So that's a bit worrying, but we're okay at the minute. We know his tyres will degrade at the end of the race. So we're going to have 6 laps to go at the line. As Hamilton's finally coming into the pits, so we're going to find out what tyres he's going to be going on. If it's ultra softs, then this is going to be a very interesting final 6 laps. As we run very wide, and look at that, Hamilton is indeed on ultra softs. Oh god, this is going to be scary. This is going to be interesting now. Hamilton's going to obviously be the fastest driver on the circuit, and we're now potentially going to have a freeway scrap for this race win now. The gloves are off now. Get your popcorn ready, because this last 6 laps are going to be interesting. I tell you now, right? I tell you, it's going to be mad. Mad things are going to happen now. Going to save a bit of fuel now, just in case. Right now, and we can save some tyre wear in this middle sector as well. Hamilton's 12 seconds away from us, and he can close that down massively, especially if me and Bottas start to fight. But remember, Hamilton's got to get past Bottas if he's got a chance to win this one. We're going to take P1 a lot more easier, just running a little bit wide though, getting a little bit of a snap there, but nothing too serious. We'll bump it up to standard again in a minute. Getting a lot more easier through the chicanes here. We'll bump up to standard now. Need to start using standard mix on these straights. So the gap is now. Just keeping an eye on that time. 5.7. We've done a lot better this time around. We've only lost about 3 tenths this lap, so I'm happy with that. If we can just keep it under a second a lap, we should be fine. But it will be close. Running lean mix on the last corners. The slow corners are running to lean, just to reduce the traction off the wheels, just to help us make the corner there. Just running a little bit too deep into one, so that's going to give Bottas some time to close it up there. So a little mini bottle there, but we're going to run rich mix now down the straights here, so we can hopefully lower the deficit down that Bottas will put on us in this first sector from that little bottle we made through turn 1. But we have got... I just want to see what Hamilton's pace is. That's the big thing I want to know, is what's Hamilton's pace. I've not seen him do fastest lap yet. 5.6 to Bottas, so we actually helped. That's actually helped us actually. So it's going to run very wide, but get a nice exit. Short shift it up to 5th, just to help us through the corner of no name. Right, P1 then. Let's try and take this one a little bit more cautiously this time. Yep, that's a lot better. Still went a little bit wide over the curb, but nothing too serious for us. Very cautious through this middle part of the lap. I'm going to short shift it up. We'll see what the gap is in a minute. That's 4.9 seconds now. Still enough though, as Marcus Ericsson's out the race. So we've lost Magnus. Oh, we've lost Stroll as well. So a double shuffle there. Must have been some contact at Eau Rouge. There was contact at Eau Rouge. So that's interesting. So Stroll and Ericsson out. So we're down to 17 drivers, and it was at Eau Rouge actually. So one crashed at turn 1, and someone crashed at Eau Rouge. That's interesting, as there is Ericsson's car parked as Hamilton gets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix now.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Run to rich mix, and of course someone's car is in the middle of the circuit here. I think it's been cleared. Nope. Who's this? That is Sainz going very slowly, so he's going to be another victim, unfortunately. So Sainz must have made contact, I think, with Stroll, but we'll wait and see.
The gap behind us
Gap is 4 seconds now. 4 seconds exactly now. Oh, God, don't do that, Ryan. And this will be Stroll parked, so... Yep, it is that Stroll. No safety car or anything like that. No VSC. As Carlos Sainz going very slowly. That surely should be a VSC for Carlos Sainz. I would have thought so. It's not the case today then. Starting to lose a little bit now. I can start to feel that little end plate we lost. Starting to see a little tiny bit of sign here. Not too much, but see what the gap is now. 3.5. Could be close now. Hamilton, you can just see Hamilton as well. He's closing in on Bottas as well. Hamilton, I've got to say now, is out of the running for the win. I don't think he's going to catch us. Bottas is the only one I've got to be worried about now. I'm not going to jinx it, don't worry. Is F1 2017 a notable difference? Yep. Obviously new regulations as well. The handling's a lot better than 2016. One thing I was happy about, which we discovered in the Australia career mode, was that the VSC, you can't stay in the green, in the red, when it says safety car, the VSC is ending and it goes green. You can get away with going in the negative delta. If you're in the negative delta when it goes green, in this game you get a penalty, a slam dunk penalty, which we experienced, which 2016 never had, so you can gain a huge advantage over the AI. So I'm happy that they've included that in finally. So 3.4 seconds and we've got 3 laps to go. Oh, Bottas and Hamilton have a fight. That's going to help me. You've got Carlos Sainz going very slowly. Danny Rick's having issues now. We've got yellow flags up ahead. This will be Carlos Sainz again. Either he's going to retire from the race or he's going to slowly try and get round to the pits, but not what we want. Could distract us a little bit here. It is indeed. It's going to be the worst possible scenario. Hopefully he's going to hold up Hamilton and Bottas here, and he actually is. Sainz is holding them up. Thank you, Carlos Sainz. You've done me a huge favour holding up Bottas and Hamilton there. Thank you very much. We got that one absolutely spot on. Thank you, Carlos Sainz. You've just helped Ferrari try and win this one. We've got 2 more laps to go then of the Belgium Grand Prix here. Back end slides out now. Starting to feel a little bit of loss of grip, but that's helped us. Look at Hamilton. He's right on the back of his teammate now. And the gap is 4.8 seconds. We've gained nearly a second on Bottas in that last lap, but it's brought him in. It's brought him into the mix. Good to know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing with the fuel. Don't panic. Do not panic. But Sainz is just basically just giving us the win here. But if Hamilton gets past Bottas, then it's an all different story. If I was Bottas, I would actually let his teammate through and try and win this one for Mercedes. If not, like they're doing right now, they're going to bottle it. They're going to absolutely bottle it now. Just checking the tyre wear. Tyre wear's fine. Engine looks good as well. As Perez is out the Grand Prix now, so they're all dropping off like flies right now. Ordering a little bit loose there. Had to lift a tiny bit. Hamilton's still behind Bottas. So we're going to start saving a bit of fuel now. Now we've got a nice advantage. We can take it a little bit easier now on the fuel, so we should be okay to run in standard. There's Carlos Sainz now officially out of the race. Grosjean's out of the race. What is going on with these retirements? What is going on? It's baffling. They're catching me up again. Bottas now 4.1 seconds behind. Hamilton, you've got to get past Bottas if you've got a chance, mate. Got yellow flags out, so someone's got issues up ahead. There's a levitating front wing there, so I don't know what happened there. But in this sector we can't do anything, so Hamilton's getting very close. But now green flag, we're on the last lap then of the Belgium Grand Prix. And it looks like in our first attempt we are going to win this race, but I'm not going to jinx it right now. We're not going to jinx it for now. But what is going on in this race? 6 people are out through some weird moments. Still some yellow flags out at the bus stop. You never know. You could see McLaren in the points here. That would be a shock. Hamilton can't get past his teammate. Oh, the 2.8 seconds now. 2.8 seconds covers the 2 Mercedes. Oh, and hello. Bottas and Hamilton have switched places. Hamilton's through as we have a little bit of a cheeky bottle there. Hamilton's now through. They're going side by side. Bottas and Hamilton for P2. Nearly hit the wall there. That was close. That was very close to bottling it there. But Hamilton's through and now can attack with half a sector to go. Is he going to have enough time? I doubt it, but you never know what the Ultra Softs are like compared to my tyres. I don't know what's best right now, but we've got one more sector to go then in this last to first challenge around Spa. And it looks like we're going to win here with one more sector to go. What's the gap? It's 2.6 seconds. Bottas is going backwards now. We've got to worry about fuel, and the fuel at the minute looks okay for now. So from starting last on the grid, we're about to pull off a one stop that has actually worked to perfection right now. As we come in to the final corner now, there's a levitating front wing, which I don't think I will ever see again. We come out the final corner. We're going to win the first, last to first, guys, on F1 2017. Get in there, lads. We finally won something right. We've done it, lads. That's what we want. First win of the series with Sebastian Vettel. We do the Ricciardo thing just for the bants. But we finally win, guys. Our first, last to first, and our first official win offline in F1 2017. So I'm absolutely happy with that. But Ferrari, absolutely happy with that. We've managed to put it off, lads. If you like this, guys, smash that like button right now if you want to see more of this, as there is your winner. Sebastian Vettel wins here in Spa with the Mercedes in second and third, and there's the podium. There's us. Look at us, absolutely ecstatic with that. We're happy with that as well. Look at Ferrari. Look at them. They're so happy with this win. And could we see this tomorrow, guys, in the Grand Prix? That's what we will think. I think it's going to be like this tomorrow, but I won't know because I'm away on holiday tomorrow. So, but there's the champagne, and look at Vettel and Hamilton. Hamilton looks happy, even though that he should have really got past his teammate quickly, as fast as possible. But there's the champagne, there's the podium for you. We'll take you through the official classification of results now. We'll hear from Crofty first.
Who was your driver of the day?
I'm going to go for Sebastian Vettel.
Yes, lads, driver of the day. That's one. Grazie, grazie, grazie. I don't know, I don't know any more Italian apart from that.
And from Anthony, it's goodbye and see you again next time.
So, the results, guys, you know the top three. Verstappen got 4th. Kevin Magnussen got P5 for Haas. That's a good job there. Good job. Good job, Magnussen. Then Ocon, so Blackwell's going to be happy with that in my one of my moderators in P6. Hulkenberg 7th, Kvyat gets 8th, Ricciardo 9th, and Massa gets 10th, with Van Dorn just missing out on a point for McLaren. Oh, that's a shame. And the rest of the field, guys, will be on your screen right there, guys, with the retirements being Grosjean, Perez, Sainz, Stroll, Ericsson, and Kimi Raikkonen, the retirees from the race there, guys. But that's going to wrap up this episode, guys. If you want to see more of last to first, guys, we're going to be doing Monza next week. While I'm away on holiday, it will be a pre-recorded episode. It'll be the only one, guys, in this series, as the rest will be live. So, if you like what you see, make sure you slap a like on this video and you subscribe as well. We'll be back in around about 3 hours' time for the next episode, guys, of Career Mode at Russia. So make sure you come along to that one, guys, by turning those notifications on right now, so you do not miss out, guys, on a notification on your emails to say that I'm streaming as well. But thank you so much, guys, for coming out today for this episode, guys. And I shall see you later on this afternoon for another stream, guys, in F1 2017. Until then, have a great day, guys, if you can't make it. And I shall see you guys next time for a brand new video. Until then, take care, guys, and I'll see you guys soon. Adios!